Hey guys, welcome to the Fairy Tale Podcast, your podcast for the greatest guild in the world. I'm getting all fired up just thinking about this episode.
I like that idea.
Me too.
I love that this is the beginning. I haven't even done the intros and we're already getting the voices. Yay. So hey guys, thanks for checking out our random interviews all over the place for episode 200. This is actually supposed to be the Kittycast. We may be getting more cats showing up, at least from our side of things, very soon. But we are joined by two of our favorite kitties. And we have Jade Saxton, who of course is Carla.
Hi, I'm Carla.
And we have Don Michelle, who is Frosch.
Hi, I'm Frosch. Oh God, I'm gonna die.
This is so adorable. So, of course, the most important question I could ask either of you today, as the tension builds up and it's like, oh no, the important question. How are you doing? How's your day been? It's the most important question of the entire interview. Just that one right there.
This Sunday has been amazing. Been so lazy today, and it's been the first time I've been able to be lazy in a really long time. So today has been wonderful. Thank you for asking.
It's been great. I'm tired, but it's been great.
I just want to say, yes, I am all about those lazy Sundays. I can totally get behind that, Jade. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to compliment you, Dawn, on your picture. I know they won't see it on Skype, but her T-shirt is Jarvis is my co-pilot on Skype.
Yes.
All about that. Like you have so much of my nerd love right now.
Oh, it won't show me the pictures. I can't see this. I'm sad panda.
You have to add them as friends on Skype, and you see their pictures.
Oh, can I add you guys?
I don't think you do. Like mine, I can see all three of you.
You can
I
see their
can't.
pictures?
Boom.
I just see your little squares. You're in a square. And like when you talk, your name lights up.
Yep.
All I see is like little square people. Ah!
Silhouettes.
Yeah, the silhouette people. Okay, Dawn sent me a friend request, and now I can see
Her
her
T-shirt.
picture.
Hey,
Oh my God, I love it.
Thank you. I am to Marvel as Tia is to Disney.
Oh.
Okay, so we need to make sure that Dawn is at every convention we attend from now
Oh
on.
my god.
Good stuff.
We're just gonna run around trying to track down Tony Stark. That's it, you know.
No. You gotta understand. Even though I got the shirt, my bae is Bruce Banner. He's my bae.
Yay.
Mark Ruffalo,
You mean Mark Fluffalo?
Fluffalo.
Absolutely.
Even though a lot of people like, I wish it had been a lot more popular. My favorite movie that he's been in was the Magician movie. Now You See Me.
I love that movie!
That movie's so
Ah!
good.
It's getting a sequel.
Yes. Super excited for that. See, I told you guys we were barely going to talk about Fairy Tale. We were just going to nerd out about everything. It's just going to be the random conversation. We use the term interview just because, it's what we have to tell everybody when we're requesting people at Funimation to like send out stuff. Hey, we want to interview you. No, we just want to hang out and talk with you guys about silly random stuff. Yeah.
It's good.
If Fairy Tale happens to pop up in the conversation, yay! But I mean, so many people, especially voiceover actors, they're usually interviewed by like so many different people, and you usually get like the same questions about a series. And yes, we're aware that you don't have a lot of time to watch everything that you're in, So there would be some questions about Fairy Tale that we would probably know more than you guys were, and we're not trying to play Let's Stump the voiceover actor, so we're just gonna talk about whatever, and if the conversation moves towards Fairy Tale, yay! But it's basically a chance for the audience to kind of get to know you.
Thank God, because I am way behind.
Now, if you don't know who you are, that's okay. We can figure that out over the course of this interview as well. It's all right. Jade, who are you besides the adorableness in the aviators? Who are you?
Well, if Dawn is Marvel and Tia is Disney, I'm Harry Potter.
Oh!
Yeah. That's my thing.
Did you watch the parody video Dark Lord Funk?
Maybe?
It was so funny. They had a guy dressed up like Voldemort, and he was singing like at Harry Potter. It was hilarious. It was really well done production-wise.
I think I've probably seen that. I've definitely seen like the rap battle ones.
Oh, yes.
The epic rap battle ones, yeah. But I don't know if I've seen the Dark Lord Funk.
Pretty sure all of the... Oh, okay, that explains where our Panther Lily went. He sent me a message saying he's having internet issues.
Oh no.
Oh no. So I'm gonna see if I can bring on our Mira Jane. If I can. I'll be like, hey.
So I'm going to assume that you've seen a Harry Potter musical.
I have not, and this is the other reason I wish our Happy was on. Not only does she go to like Disney World and all that stuff, she does all the Harry Potter. She does like all the Harry Potter stuff. She knows how to make butterbeer. Like,
I've made it once.
She made her own butterbeer.
She makes her own butterbeer, yeah.
It's like cream soda, right?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
The tricky part is the topping.
She made it one time when we were all here together and we got up all the ingredients and stuff.
Really good.
I
It
sadly
really is
did not get to
cream soda, but then you have to like mix together powdered sugar and some other stuff for the topping, and that's what makes it amazing.
Ooh, see,
I thought there was an alcoholic version.
There probably is. I've never had that.
Tina made us the alcoholic version.
I haven't had a version that had like powdered sugar on the top. That sounds really good, actually.
Well, it was like it's mixed in some sort of like cream to like make to make it the way that it is when you go to the Wizarding World in Florida, or soon to be California now too, I guess.
Yeah.
That's where the recipe came from, is to try and like make it kind of be like that version. But there's probably multiple versions out there.
And then there's the God, all the Disney stuff that popped up this weekend for like all the announcements for like Pirates of the Caribbean and Star Wars. The biggest I geeked out so hard when I saw the picture of Johnny Depp in his Jack Sparrow costume backstage meeting Harrison Ford, and I was like, the most famous pirate and the most famous smuggler. Yes. All on board with this.
I have a question. Did anyone see that Big Hero 6 is going to be in Kingdom Hearts 3?
I did, and I squeed. Like, imagine this voice squeeing. That's how sad it is. But no.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. I'm super excited for that. Like, I don't know if it's going to be a world or if it's going to be like how Stitch was in Kingdom Hearts 2 where he was a summon. Like, I'd find it hilarious if Baymax was a summon. Like,
does anyone care about spoilers? Because I read some stuff about it.
I don't. Don't spoil.
Okay, I won't do it. I'll be good.
Don't spoil right now. Later, when we turn off the recording.
You got it.
Yeah. All right. So what have you guys been up to lately?
Yesterday was pretty cool because the Modern Art Museum in Fort Worth, along with this film company, did a screening of Summer Wars and Wolf Children.
Oh yeah, I saw a picture you put up from there.
Yeah, and so they asked me and Mike McFarlane, who directed both of the English dubs, to come and like speak and answer questions and stuff like that. So was really cool that, even though it's been I think 3 years since they released the English dub.
Yeah, because I think it was Otakon where you guys premiered it
Yeah, it was
a couple years
Otakon.
back. Yeah.
Um,
Where we met and you signed our big posters.
Yay, that was a crazy con. That was
It was.
But yeah, so that was pretty cool. Other than that, I'm recording a lot of different shows and whatnot. And I'm on some of the broadcast dubs that are happening right now. I'm on Sky Wizard Academy.
Mm-hmm.
Are you on that dub?
Yes.
Yes.
I was like, hey, I know that.
I think that you're probably more of a. I can't remember. Are you one of the main? I'm not. I don't think I'm one of them. I don't know what's happening, but I'm on that, and I was on the Gangsta premiere.
Oh.
What else is Ultimate Otaku Teacher? That's broadcast dubbing right now, I believe.
Mm.
And I can't remember what else. And then I'm also I'm doing a play right now, or a
Sweet.
musical. I'm doing Into the Woods. I'm rehearsing for that right now.
See, this is another reason why Tina should be on Our Happy. She's done Into the Woods at her community theater down over. I don't think it was in Atlanta. I think it was like the Cumming Community Theater. But yeah, she was in Into the Woods as well. She did stage production.
And see, this makes me excited to hear Jade sing.
Right?
Well, gosh, I've been singing a lot at Funimation lately. It's very nerve-wracking. I sang for, I don't know if I can talk about it. I think those are DVD dubs, so I don't think I can talk about them. But yeah, but I've been singing or recording singing-wise. But I'm playing Snow White in Into the Woods.
Oh, sweet.
Which means I'm in very, very little of the show. Snow White and Sleeping Beauty are kind of barely in it, but still, it's totally worth it, and the cast is really amazing. And then I've got a couple cons coming up. I'm going to Kittycon in Thunder Bay, Ontario in 2 weeks.
So get your passport ready.
Yes, I have it ready because I actually went to another Canadian con earlier in the summer, so I'm prepared. But and then I'm going to be at Anime Fest here in Dallas in September.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
So that's what's going on with me.
Ooh.
Hey!
So now that we've been talking about Into the Woods a little bit, I'm kind of curious. How do you think that the film adaptation did as in comparison to the stage adaptation? Or the stage production, rather.
I enjoyed it. There were some things in what is sort of called the Act 2 of it that have you seen both?
No, sadly, I've only seen the film. I haven't actually seen the stage production.
Okay, in the film, Baker's wife just dies, right?
Right.
Spoiler alert. And then in the stage adaptation, and in the movie, it's oh, sorry, and then they just keep going on. There's nothing. It's not really addressed. It's sort of addressed, but they in the stage, there's a lot of music and there's an actual song that sort of addresses that. And I thought that was sort of strange. They cut that out. I'm also a little bit over Anna Kendrick. So I wasn't that into her Cinderella, but when Christopher Pine and I can't think of the other dude's name sang Agony, that was amazing. That was my favorite part. I loved it.
My favorite song is still oh goodness, the one that Johnny Depp was singing to Red, the Big Bad Wolf song.
Girl.
Oh, it was so cute.
Little girl, yeah. It's a predatory song about pedophilia. So I need.
It is, and I'm like, oh my
fun.
god.
That's what it's about.
And I'm just sitting here thinking, I shouldn't be smiling that much at this song. That's
Damn,
all I could
dude.
think. All I could think about was how uncomfortable this song would be if it was in any other context.
That's the idea. It's supposed to make you uncomfortable.
And we are joined by our Gray. So, hey, Greg.
How's it going?
Hey.
Yay!
Hi.
So, Don, what have you been up to?
Oh, well, I just returned from RTX, which is the Rooster Teeth Expo.
Oh, yes, I'm familiar.
Well, for those of
Did you
you...
get to see Michael?
Oh, yeah, of course.
So, yes, Sting and Frosch together again. Or Frosch,
Yeah.
Frosch.
Well, technically you're right. Like in German, it's pronounced Frosch. But
See? And it is the word for frog, which
It
we
is.
didn't find out. I didn't find out until about 2-3 months ago. I'm a bad fairy tale fan. I've just been randomly saying Frosch this entire time.
No, it's cool. Most people who talk to me say they say it Frosch,
Yeah.
even though it is Frosch. But
Do they ever say it with like a college frat guy voice where they're just like, "Yo, it's a Frosh," and they like,
oh my
do a thing
god,
like that?
I haven't heard that yet.
Okay, so I'm the first. Cool, awesome,
Congratulations.
sweet.
But yeah, I got to go to the Rooster Teeth Expo, and Sting's voice actor and we've met up like a couple of times.
Oh, Michael, yeah.
Yeah, he's really cool.
I'm trying to get him to come on the show, but apparently,
That's gonna be
I've emailed,
hard.
I've asked through Funimation. They said they've sent him emails, and I'm like, I don't know how busy he is, but like, we really want to have him. We really want to have both Sting and Rogue on.
It's really hard to get a hold of him because Rooster Teeth is so busy.
Oh yeah,
They are swamped with
but
stuff.
like, I send him. I think Christmas. I found a picture of Sting in a Santa Claus outfit, and I tweeted that at him, and he retweeted it. And so the Fairy Tale Podcast Christmas gift was like 100 new follows, all on Christmas Day. And I'm just sitting there like, I haven't even unwrapped presents yet. It's still too early in the morning, and I'm just looking at my computer. This person followed you. This person followed you. This is like ridiculous. I was like, well, thanks, Michael. I appreciate that.
No, it's true because I took a picture with them with him and his wife at RTX.
Oh yeah.
And I posted. I was like, "Oh, it's so great to see you guys again." And then I leave my phone alone. A few minutes later, I check it. Why do I have 50 notifications?
Right.
Michael.
And let's see. Recently, we did those, and I know Jade saw the one that we did for Carla, the Straight Outta Compton memes that you can make.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah, we did one. It was
Wait,
really
you did
funny
one
because
for
I was actually
Carla?
typing out Straight Outta Patience, and I got a notification on Twitter, and Tia was saying that she was straight out of patience for the meme, and I'm like, how do you know what I was typing? But I did that too. I did that for one with Sting, where Sting doesn't have a shirt on and he looks all ripped and muscly, and he's looking rather awesome. And I just said straight out of Sabretooth, and he retweeted that, and now we have another 100 followers. And I'm like, gee, thanks.
Did you do the one? Someone else did another one for me where it said it was just a photo of me. I'm drinking boba tea actually at this con, and they put straight out of the guild.
That's nice. I like that.
Did you do that one? That must
No, I wish I could claim that, but no, sadly not us. Yeah, I tried to do one for everybody, and I didn't even know that Newton had a Twitter account, because apparently he was relatively new to Twitter, and I just shared the one that we had of Gray sitting in his underwear at Lucy's, like in the very, very early episodes of the show, and it just goes straight out of clothes, which is absolutely appropriate for Gray.
That's a good one.
Yeah, and I just tweeted that at Tyler, and Tyler replied back, just tagging Newton in it, and I was like, oh my god, Newton's on Twitter? And immediately followed him. He followed us back, and I was like, so hey, perfect timing. Want to do an interview? Of course, in my head, it was like, do you want to build a snowman? But not. It was like, do you want to do an interview? Yeah. It's all good. I'm over it now. So yeah, I'm always gonna plug this, and Greg, just get used to this, because I'm gonna plug this every time we're with the voice actors. Greg, on top of being our Gray on the podcast, also runs the Pallet Town Champions Fairy Tale Abridged.
Oh, good God. Here we go.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I apologize in advance.
I'm not going to do anything more than that. I'm just going to share that you do the Fairy Tale Abridged. That's it.
Okay.
That's... I mean, I could say that you're our absolutely gorgeous villain in Infinity's Light. I could plug that.
You could,
Yeah.
and then that would just be even more question marks. But yeah, there you go.
Well,
No, basically, I do the. If you guys are familiar with like Team 4-Star, we're basically the Team 4-Star for Fairy Tail.
Oh, that's awesome.
Just not as popular because Jesus, but yeah. Those guys blew up, man.
Oh, for
oh
sure.
yeah, they did.
I just realized, have you guys had Chris Guerrero on the show yet?
No.
He plays Ichiya.
We need him. We need him
Yeah.
so much.
Because he was in because now that you're mentioning Team 4-Star, he played Cooler.
Oh, in Team 4-Star's
Yeah.
Cooler movies.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Chris is cool. I like Chris.
so freaking cool. And I did get to see the Resurrection of F movie. Ha! Next time I see Chris, I am giving that man a hug.
He's so tall.
Who? No, not. Okay,
Oh,
sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I was fixing to say that Chris isn't that tall. I meant Chris
Sabbath.
Ayers.
Oh, never mind. Oh, there's
Sabbath?
too many.
I mean, I've met both of them, but yeah, it was kind of like, yeah. Chris is my height, man. Chris Ayers is my height.
There are too many Chris's. That's the problem.
There's way too many Chris's.
Chris Carrero was he was also in the Edalus arc though, right?
I'm
I'm not caught up.
Wait,
not.
Neither am I.
No, the reason
That's
I'm
okay.
saying
You're
that
asking me questions that I don't know, so.
because I think he also plays one of the cats.
Oh yeah, there's like a cat one, right? There's
Nietzsche.
Like a cat, Nietzsche, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that what it is? I'm so
Yeah.
lost.
Yeah, it's Ichiya and Nietzsche because they put the N on it because the way that the cat meow sound is in Japan is nya.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they just try and so it's kind of like calling him Meowchia. It's like going from Ichiya to Michiya for us because of meow. So it's Nietzsche for them because nya. So.
Oh, I thought it was like a pun where it's like Ichiya, like Ichi is one, and then Nichiya would be like the second Ichiya.
Oh my God, that's even better. Okay,
That's what I thought it was.
I'm taking your theory in.
Perfect.
Good.
I took
Don's
that.
Yay.
It's
new
cute
theory.
and funnier and makes a lot more sense. Number 1 Ichiya, number 2 Ichiya.
Yeah.
But that's
But I-
even more disturbing.
Yes. But Ichiya's very disturbing.
Oh my God, you have no idea the sad chapter in the hot springs that we just read where there was way too much Ichiya.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord.
Oh, that dude. Oh God, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The man. That guy.
No.
The
No
men
more.
guy, yeah.
Basically, all right, what happens in this one is Ichiya joins them all at the hot springs, and then at some point, I can't remember what happens, but there's almost like a fight that breaks out, and Elfman gets Ichiya butt right in the face, and he's like,
Yo, he just
so
doesn't get
unmad.
Ichiya, but he gets Ichiya everything.
Yeah, it's just there's just I mean they don't obviously show everything, but it's still. Also, whoever it is that I have to poke with a stick to get them to license a show, I would like it if Funimation could license Haikyuu for dubbing. I want that show over here so bad.
Poke with a stick.
That's not me.
That came straight out of nowhere, I'll tell you what.
It's
Ah!
because
No, I heard about that show.
I basically saw my desktop background, and my desktop background is Haikyuu.
No, Sentai got Haikyuu.
That's right. Yeah, Sentai got it.
Because that's my my former college roommate. That's her favorite show.
My former college roommate.
Sorry, I have to
No,
say that
it's
because I
fine.
guess
It's fine. It's, that just brought me back to. You want to talk about geeky? That brought me back to Spaceballs. You're my uncle's sister's nephew's cousin's former roommate. Greatest thing about Dragon Con, there were two guys that were cosplaying as two different Rick Moranis characters. You had Vince Clortho with the little helmety thing that they had on him with the with all the light bright pieces all over it, standing right next to Dark Helmet, and they both, kid you not, looked exactly like Rick Moranis. I got that picture and I was like, yep, that's forever going on my Facebook profile. My dorky dreams were made. Do you guys have any questions for Jade and Don instead of me asking stuff? Because none of my stuff is relevant.
None of your stuff is relevant.
I don't have anything relevant to like Fairy Tale, but like you guys may have questions that, whether they're Fairy Tale or not, that are at least more relevant and pertinent to this conversation. Otherwise, I'm just going to be dorking all over the place because that's.
See, I feel like I came in this not knowing what has been said, so
Nothing really Fairy Tale related.
nothing important. Okay.
At
Well,
all.
I
have
don't
an
know
important
anything.
Question.
Mm.
What is your favorite flavor of gummy bear? This is important.
All.
I like the red ones.
Thank you.
I mean, red is the one that I'm partial to, but just gummy bears alone, like that's like asking me what my favorite type of cocaine is. Okay?
What?
'Cause
Oh, is it? I feel like that's very different.
gummy
but-
bears.
okay.
That was
All right.
A little different.
I am
I feel like that's
ADHD with a
really
massive sweet
different.
tooth. Gummy bears are my crack. Okay?
Okay.
I can't do real drugs, so I take sugar substitutes.
Okay, but it's not literally your crack. I hope you
No.
realize that. There is a difference. One is regulated. One is definitely not as regulated.
Well then,
This
that-
podcast just took a turn.
No, actually, this is par for the course for us. Actually,
Well then.
Sounds about right.
yeah, I told you it was gonna be. Look. All right, if I were to explain our podcast, it's basically the Deadpool Red trailer. That's our podcast in a nutshell. We don't care. The language is, in fact, this has been pretty tame, and that just does not seem like us. So fuck. And there we go. Now,
Just to put it there.
now that we've dropped that word, it's back to a normal show. Okay. If I've offended anyone, you were
You know
off.
what's sad? I can't actually have gummy bears because they have gelatin in them, and I'm vegetarian.
Oh,
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
You.
It's okay.
oh, that reminds me. We made the vodka gummy bears where you like have the gummy bears soaking in vodka, and they absorb it, and then you basically eat gummy bears, and it's kind of like
And then everyone looks at it and they're like, nah, I'm good.
I
Oh,
was gonna
no.
say it wouldn't taste like anything though, would it?
no, it still tastes like gummy bear. It's
And vodka.
All right,
And
I know
vodka.
that you know about these, Greg, because we've talked about it before. You remember Gushers?
Oh,
I-
yes, I remember
I
Gushers.
used to eat those when I was little.
Do you remember the commercials?
It's like
That was the best part.
with their heads would change into fruit and then explode. Yeah,
Yeah. They
That's
were
what
really
we grew
disturbing.
up with.
right.
It was- ugh.
Now
Uh,
I want some gushers.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Well, basically, if you soak gummy bears in vodka, it's kind of like Gushers, but when you get to the center, you get alcohol along with the fruitiness.
No, it's not.
Yes,
I was gonna say, wait a second.
kind of the same thing. Well, you get it's basically the vodka all collects in the center. So
I feel like those weren't Gushers you had.
you're getting the alcohol explosion.
That's just weird. I will be back.
Still
I have
tasty,
to
though.
go put PJs on.
Oh, there's a Mira Jane.
Bye.
Hi.
Hi.
So now
Sorry.
we now have like the full time zone representation. We've got Raven in Eastern, Dawn, Jade, and I in Central, Caitlin in Mountain, and Greg in Pacific. So there we go. All four of the continental time zones are taken care of.
Neat.
It wasn't a plan. I was just like, hey, these people are on, and I know that they're nice and they can ask better questions. Yeah.
I want some gushers.
I don't know about that.
We
We're
will
talking about Gushers, yeah.
And fruit by
Oh
the
god,
foot.
no!
Oh,
Greg already knows how I feel about gushers. They freak me out, man.
well, it's the commercials.
Yeah.
The commercials, which were the best part.
No, not the best part.
They scar children.
Terrifying.
They're great.
Your head will change into a fruit and then explode.
Which is
They were,
terrifying.
they were cautionary tales for children.
No, I remember. I
weird.
remember.
Wait. So they're the Grimm's fairy tales of candy?
Oh my god. No, I remember back in school, I would see like pictures of people just taking all the gushers in like a box and just squished them together into this giant
Oh.
ball of gusher. I'm like, yeah, how
Yeah.
can you enjoy those?
I did it one time and it was a bad decision. I regret it.
So they have like all the
So-
flavors mixing together. That's like mixing Skittles. You don't do that
Wait a minute. Yes. Whoa! Why?
because green apple
don't
doesn't
eat
really mix with
Skittles,
grape.
No, because green apple is terrible. You need
It's not like
lime.
a fruit salad, though.
It's a candy fruit salad.
I mean, for fat people, yes, it's a fruit salad. That's
Oh my
as close as
God.
they're gonna
Or
get.
people with an insatiable sweet tooth like me.
That too.
Look, we just got frosting for our chocolate cake that we haven't baked yet. Stop talking about things like this. I'm getting hungry already.
Why do you have a cake?
We have cake mix that we haven't done anything with, and we were like, oh, let's buy frosting for it so we can actually make the cake.
Oh,
Delicious
alright.
chocolate
Just-
motivation. Mm.
Just have
It is actually chocolate cake mix, and then we got like pecan coconut frosting or something like that. I don't remember what kind we got.
What?
You just reminded me of the pie caken. You guys remember that?
No, please
No.
explain.
It's a pie baked into a cake. The pie caken.
You had me at pie, and then you just
You had it.
completely had me at cake.
Cake?
It looks terrifying.
You had me at sweets.
I have never heard of.
You had me at its.
No, it's like a maybe for me it just sounds gross. It's like a not as disgusting version of the turducken.
Yes.
I was
There
gonna
you
say
go.
that's what I was thinking.
And now that's brought me all the way
good.
back to RTX because all I can think of is Sarge's turducken about like the random stuff that he put in there. It was like, I call the wing, I call a turbine. I'm like,
Okay,
oh my God.
here's the thing. Like when
Just see pictures.
when the cast list came out about who was going to be the new Sabretooth members, I remember looking at the list and I go, Michael Jones, wait a second. Okay, that name can be generic. That's not the same person I'm thinking of, right?
And then it turned into being
No. And then he tweeted, he's like, I can't wait to talk about this voice acting thing that I can share with you guys too. I'm like, oh no. You are kidding me. No.
You're like, now I wish I could talk about it, but I still can't.
No. And then then afterwards, when we both got cast, I was like, hey dude, congratulations. And he goes, oh hey, you like Rooster Teeth stuff? You should come by. We'll have a tour of the studio. I told him, we've met before at PAX East in last year.
Yeah.
And the first words out of his mouth were, no shit? We met? I'm like, yeah. It's kind of weird. But
sad.
no, I've met all the people in Sabretooth now. I met Michael, met Garrett and Marty, and they're all so nice. I gotta tell you guys, I met Garrett during a Walla session, and I was staring at him for a second because he's the only person there that I've seen with really long hair. He looks like a rocker.
Yes.
So I'm staring at him, and our director says his name as he's going to do a sign out sheet, and I say, "You're Garrett." He goes, "Yeah." I go, "You're Rogue." "Yes." "I'm Frosch." And he goes, "Oh, Frosch!"
Aww.
That's
It was
adorable.
the best. I was like, hug me. Huh?
Are you talking about Garrett Storms?
Yes.
Yeah. I saw his show last night that he just directed.
Really?
Yeah, he directed a show out in Fort Worth called Mr. Burns, a post-electric play. It's amazing.
Okay, for a second, when you said Mr. Burns, my mind immediately went to Simpsons, and I'm like, what is it about the Simpsons this week? We find out that there's
It is about the
Ed
Simpsons.
Flanders metal band.
It is?
It
Yeah,
is
it's
Simpsons?
It is about the Simpsons.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Top that off with the Ned Flanders metal band. Oakley dokley.
I didn't realize how many actors at Funimation are so active in the Dallas theater community.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I gotta go see everybody because
Right.
it's work.
It's your
Gotta support 'em.
responsibility.
So
No.
fun.
Yeah, and it looks like a lot of fun.
Mm.
I'm gonna have to go visit my uncle and
I'm just going to have to go visit, my brother and my mom and dad down there and then be like, all right, let's take a 2-hour trip over to Dallas.
Yes.
Or just FTW.
I mean, well, it's a good time now too because I tell all my friends this. The state fair is coming up. And I'm really excited because fried food.
I just remember like everybody telling me constantly, once I get down there, I have to try Whataburger.
Yeah,
You've
that,
never
that
had
is a staple.
Whataburger?
Yeah.
I don't even.
Yeah.
What is
I've
that?
never had it. No.
Oh my god! It's kind of like, what would be the closest?
Oh,
It's
God.
like
I'm
it's
trying
like
to remember,
our
I'm
burger
trying to
to In and
remember who
Out.
it was. I'm trying to
I'm
remember.
gonna guess that they don't have that over
It was
here
one
in
of the.
Utah.
I know it was Scott. I don't remember his last name. I know it's not. I know it's not. God, I had the other one's last name for a second. All right, one Scott is really, really tall. The other has a gorgeously long beard.
McNeil doesn't have a beard.
Lonsky is the one that is really, really tall. Scott Lonsky is really tall. Like, I met him a couple of years back at Anime Expo, and I was like, dude, you're a tree. Literally. I was like, he could cosplay Groot. No problem. He's that. But, oh, jeez. He was the one that they had marathoning through One Piece when One Piece was coming back up on Toonami. I can't remember. But basically he was like, yeah, dude, you need to come to Whataburger. I will take you to Whataburger. And I was like, let's do it.
It's like California's In and Out.
Yeah.
Texas has Whataburger.
It's
Well, no,
so
'cause
funny.
Florida
It's so
has
funny
Whataburger,
people go up
too.
north and they're
Oh,
like,
they do?
Yeah, because a friend of mine lives in Navarre, and we went down there for New Year's, and they're like, hey, want to go to Whataburger? And I'm like, what is this? And it's kind of like Burger King and Hardee's.
I guess it must be a southern thing, kind of like
I
how
was gonna
up
say, I've
north
never-
they don't have Bluebell ice cream.
well, I technically
I've never
qualify
heard of
as
that.
the South.
Bluebell is
I'm
delicious.
Tennessee, so
It is.
Is it like soft ice cream or is it just like
Wait, for real?
Ben and Jerry's?
Man,
Or
it's like Ben and Jerry's, but soft. I don't know.
It doesn't have
It
as
doesn't
many
have the crazy
toppings,
flavors.
though. Yeah.
okay.
it doesn't have.
And it recently got shut down because of a listeria outbreak, and they're just
Oh.
starting to get it back out to the public.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
It's kind of like that thing from Devin posted like a couple of days ago. He goes, "What the hell is Carl's Jr.?" And I'm like, "Dude, it's basically Hardee's."
Oh,
It
yeah.
is. It's even got the same star.
Yeah,
They're actually
Logo. That's what I'm going
owned.
owned by the same people. It's like the difference between White Castle and Crystal. It's owned by the same two brothers. It's just like, okay, there's White Castle's further north and Crystal's further south.
See, I've never heard of Hardee's or Crystals.
I've never heard of any of these things. Do you guys know
Oh,
Starbucks?
White
I know
Castle?
Starbucks.
Okay,
I do know
Starbucks started
Starbucks.
in your
Movie.
city.
Awesome,
Oh my
sweet.
God.
Mar.
Starbucks started in your city, didn't it, Greg?
Yeah, pretty much.
Seattle?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm in Washington. Same with Microsoft. So there you go.
Yay!
That means you're going to PAX Prime?
I am going to PAX Prime. Yeah.
I
You lucky little shit.
Well, if you want to go on Monday, I've got an extra badge. There you go. You can go for one day.
I wish I
I'll
could, but
see
plane
you
tickets.
in like 10 hours. I'm gonna
Yeah.
start driving right now. Drive
Do it.
tonight.
Hey, there you go.
I love Seattle.
Damn it!
I do too. I want to go back.
Caitlin's gonna meet Greg before any of us.
Yeah.
See, I've never been to Seattle, but I've heard it's really pretty.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
It's pretty great.
I visited one time and it didn't rain at all, and I was kind of disappointed.
Well, you know what? Right now we're in the middle of like, well, actually it just rained like 2 days ago, but before that it hadn't rained for like 60 days.
That's a really long time.
And I think it's a record. Like, it's been bad. Like, as soon as it rained, everyone just started like bowing to the sky, just thanking the rain gods.
I lived outside of either Salem or Portland when I was younger. I was like 6 or 7. I don't know. I can't remember. I was really young. It was before I moved to Georgia, and I hated it there because I couldn't walk outside with like I had this thing about trying to have my hair curly. Like I wanted curls in my
Oh
hair.
yeah, people
And so,
people definitely have.
It was
different hair.
always rainy. It was always rainy, and my hair doesn't hold curls to begin with, so the rain didn't help.
You had
Yeah.
frizz instead.
I did.
I gave up on my hair being curly a long time ago. It's
I
just
gave up
it's
on
so
hair.
it's did you?
No, I gave
No.
up on hair.
No, hair gave up on you. There's a difference.
Oh my god, that reminds me of what I said.
Oh,
Ow!
Hey,
if
what's
you
true?
want to know what they're talking about, Jade and Don, I have just as much hair on my head as Tyler Walker does on his.
So we were playing Guess Who at a panel at a
I'm rocking
KaiCon.
the Krillin. I am rocking the Krillin.
One of the hints was messy brown hair, and Natsu, or Richie over here goes, "Oh, you mean like me?" And I'm standing up, and so all I see is the top of his head,
In the middle of our panel.
and so I just look at him, and I'm like, "I said messy, not missing,"
It was really funny.
and everybody just like stopped and then laughed. Like everybody was falling in the floor laughing, and I was like, I
could not
I did that.
I could not think of a single comeback that would be appropriate and not unnecessarily harsh or vicious, so I just kept my mouth shut. I was like, I had several things to say back. I had several things to say back, but I was like, we're in public. I shouldn't say these things.
Okay, to be fair, Richie gives me a hard time, like, all the time. And
Yeah,
so this is
she-
like the one time where it just...
And she definitely earned that retort.
I'm like, I can't help it. I have to do it.
She had definitely earned that
But
retort.
everybody enjoyed it. Like, they... So, I mean, sometimes you gotta take one for the team, I guess.
Thanks
It
for
was
doing
really-
that.
You're welcome.
But yeah, bald people, yes or yes?
Nothing wrong with bald people.
Look, it just means our...
They save the world.
Right?
What?
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Aang and Krillin.
Oh, I was like,
Oh my god, that
I
reminds
thought you
me
meant
now-
like the actual world.
I
was
did
like,
too. I was
what?
like, who are you talking
Airbender
about?
tattoos. I need my airbender tattoos.
Yeah. And One Punch Man.
Yes! One
See,
point.
I was imagining like an actual like government agency of just bald
Yeah, me
people
too. I was
that
like,
like
wait,
go
what?
around saving the world, and we don't know about it.
Or Number One from Kids Next Door.
Oh,
Sorry,
God.
I'm thinking of everybody.
I forgot about that show.
You guys
Oh my
cringe.
goodness.
It's okay, Don. You're making me feel better inside.
Good.
Appreciate this.
Oh my goodness.
Don has my back.
I'm like, I like the idea of just like the society of bald people that save the world in the real world.
There's a society,
I
like
know, I
a
think that they
secret
should
society.
be.
Oh,
Secret
okay.
Society. I mean, I
It's
don't
a
know. There could
society
be.
of bald
Do
people.
they shave their heads, or are they like?
You have.
Do
I
they
don't know.
naturally just have to be bald to be in this society?
Technically, Piccolo is bald, right?
Right?
Yeah.
That's true.
Vegeta, I have widow's.
And Nick Fury. Sorry.
Nick
He probably
Fury.
runs
I'm
the
on board
thing.
with that. Nick Fury. There we go. Basically, the majority of Samuel L. Jackson's characters. I'm on board with that. I have
Vin
things in
Diesel.
common with Mace Windu.
Oh,
Vin Diesel.
And Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I could have really,
Patrick Stewart. There
really
you go.
used Dawn sitting on the other side of me right after you said that. She would have just started listing all the awesome bald people.
Do you have like a
I'd have been-
Wikipedia page open
I've
right now?
gone from horribly depressed to like unbelievably picked up. I've been like, bald people are awesome. Like,
Bald people are awesome. I mean, Raven really likes Vin Diesel, so we
Right?
like him too.
Vin Diesel.
Don't even start.
Hey, Travis isn't here, so don't worry about it.
Okay,
Awesome.
yeah. Oh, speaking of Vin Diesel, I had to go to a local town next to me that's called Douglasville, and everybody knows that a few weeks ago, Vin Diesel was actually in Atlanta, or no, not. He was in Atlanta because they're filming parts of the next Fast and Furious franchise in Georgia now, and he was actually in Douglasville, and so I'm driving by like the Douglas County jail, and it's like the back half. The jail actually spans two sides of a street, and there's like this walkway over it. And so I'm driving under the walkway, and I look to my right, and all of a sudden there's just like camera crew everywhere. And so I had to stop for a minute. I'm just like hulking, like bald dude, and I swear I almost wrecked my car because I thought it was Vin Diesel. And I was like, ah! And it wasn't. It was like an inmate or something, and so I'm like, ah, damn it. Must keep driving. My hopes got so crushed.
And it was the most disappointing day.
It was.
And as you can tell, she is a big Vin Diesel fan.
I also enjoy him, but not as much as she is.
I actually do have a question. Yeah, because you know me. So, do you guys actually have like either like toys or like maybe plushies of characters that you've voiced?
I always look for them, and every con I go to, I look for them. And Carla is really hard to find, so I'm really surprised. I'm surprised that you found that pillow. I got a keychain.
Actually,
we found a Carla at KaiCon.
Yeah, that's
But-
that. Yeah, she
So,
showed her.
did you tell her about it already?
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, she showed her.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
yeah, I turned the video on.
I really
Okay.
like one of the little tiny ones, and I got I have a panther lily. Like these sweet people at a con got it for me because they know how much I love panther lily. But I find it difficult to find plushies of my.
You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. Carla's real bae, Panther Lily.
Oh, poor Happy.
No!
Damn, shut down.
He's trying so hard.
Jade, have you gotten like the little tiny figures? I know there's like small figures of fairy tale members.
I seriously can never find the ones of my characters. It's very difficult. So when I found the keychain, I immediately bought it.
I think it was like 2 episodes ago. It was like 2 weeks ago. The most recent episode. It was where they were like fighting against that one weird villain that was always like, how much does it cost? How much does it cost? And like they're actually thinking about reasons why they must keep going on. And Lucy was like, I will free my celestial friends, and Natsu was like, I must survive and find Igneal, and Happy was just like, Carla and fish, Carla and fish, Carla and fish. I love that
True.
just basically sums up Happy's whole personality. He's all about Carla and fish.
It was pretty cute.
See, the way that I find merchandise, like any of that stuff, because I've tried looking for Frosch and it is hard, but
Oh yeah.
eBay has a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
It's great. Like I went and I found Jade. I found like a tiny like I
Oh my
think
god, here we go.
8-inch Carla plushie. He's so small. He's squishy.
I think that's the panther lily I have. It's very tiny like that. It's very cute.
Good.
Yeah, but yeah, I haven't ordered anything online. I know that's probably where I need to go, but because I always like hope that I'll find it out there in the world at the cons.
Well, you
Right.
are kind of
Maybe
in the
eventually.
right call with the right person for merch.
Oh, yeah. Hi, I kind of stock fairy tale merch.
Yeah, it's really, really funny anytime that we're going to a con, or like anytime that she's at a con and she's looking through the dealer hall, she is the one that we can go to expertly to know if something is bootleg or not. Because
Oh.
Raven knows what the legit stuff is, because
I was
she
gonna
has
say, I
to
could
cover
probably
it
do that
week
too.
to week. Huh?
I could probably do that with the non-fairy tale stuff, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, you do like your figures.
I do like toys, that's true.
It is
I saw a
you do have
Hatsune
a wall
Miku
of,
thing
like,
at
figures
a
behind.
KaiCon, and it made me think of you. I was like, oh, too bad Greg's not here.
I don't know how to feel about that, but okay.
We were
Cool.
putting together.
It was a really cool
grab
figure.
bag that we.
Okay.
There was a grab bag prize that had like a mech suit in it that everybody was kind of all putting together, and it made us all think of you. We were like, oh, we're putting together a mech.
That's
Sorry.
true. It was missing a piece though, so
It was missing
kind
a
of
piece on its leg,
shoddy.
so it's all lopsided.
They were building a mech out of what?
It was
Just a tiny.
snappy
It was just a
pieces.
little.
I don't know.
It was just.
It
a
was
little-
Bandai, but I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, it's here some. It's like in the living room, but I'm too lazy to get up. It's way too far.
That's fair.
The living room is way too far away right now.
That was my question. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm always looking, but lately
lately my choice has been looking on eBay just because
Frosch would be more one of those things where you'd probably have to go to Amazon.jp or
The
something
only
like that.
the only thing Frosch that I have found is a bracelet from Hot Topic.
really
Mm.
Yes,
like a
I-
bracelet.
It's one of those PVC things. It's like stretchy plastic type stuff.
Oh,
I've
Those are
never
my
seen
love.
one actually.
Well,
Hot Topic,
hold on
they're
a
in
minute,
a
and
lot
I
of
will
malls.
fix this for you.
Oh, you're so cool. Thank you.
Greg was trying to be sarcastic. He goes, a Hot Topic? They're in lots of malls. You've never seen one?
oh, I missed it.
It's not just Frosch.
That's okay.
Like it
Isn't
has
that good?
all the cats on it.
I caught
but
it, man. I caught it.
Does?
Good job.
It's yes.
I'm gonna go on their website right now and look.
I'm linking it, so bam, there you go.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that service.
If you go to our... All right, this is a good time to plug things. If you go to our website, fairytalepodcast.com, you will find all of this stuff in a little section marked swag.
It's official merch.
Yeah, official
It's
merch.
not swag.
And it's us, like right on the preview picture.
Yes.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
that's why it caught my attention, because like I do shirts and then I do like backpacks, and I was actually on shirts
God!
like I was doing shirts that day, and then like I saw Carla and I was like, wait, what? And so I had to break my little routine and do this because it was so cute.
Goodness.
I'm buying it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it right now.
Really?
I know. Yes.
Carla and Frosch and Happy and Panther Lily, and then what's that other dude's name?
Lecter.
Jake?
Lecter.
His name
Okay.
is Jake.
His name is not Jake. All right. Just gonna throw that out there. Hope
Jake?
it stick. It did not. Derek?
On it.
It's not even close. It's Lecter.
No,
Who's
okay.
Jake and Derek? What? Just making stuff up now.
Matt.
No, I think
Making
like
shit
people
up now.
that made Frosch plushes, but
Do
like,
what?
like they made their own Frosch plushes.
Well, you know how everyone has the happy backpacks?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want like a Carla one or something.
I have
would be-
I have one of the happy backpacks.
I
Yeah.
haven't come across the Carla one.
Or I really want something that has like the Kate Shelter Guild on it, like the
We were giving away temporary tattoos, and like it had a
They had-
ton
there
of
was some
Kate
that had
Shelter.
Kate Shelter.
Yeah,
We had a lot of Aracion Says.
we no idea why we were given so much Aracion Says, and this was swag that Kodansha sent us, and I'm like, why are you guys repping Aracion Says so much?
Because they're awesome.
Oh, I hated that part of the arc because I had to say that so many times, and I'm so terrible at saying it every single time. God,
That's okay now. That's okay now. Even in the anime, they are no longer Aracion Says. They're all what's Jalal's new group called? I forget.
Crime Sorcerer.
Crime Sorcerer. There you go.
Oh, I can say that. Thank God. The other
Words
one,
that. All right, now let's start a segment called "Words That Trip You Up."
Oh God.
We'll be here all day.
too many.
Oh, I can't say the undersea creature, the anemone.
Anemone?
An enemy.
Anemone.
An enemy.
Real life Nemo.
No, hold on.
Apparently.
All right. Easiest way, Raven. The easiest way to do it is it's an enemy.
It's an enemy.
An enemy.
The easiest way to do it is to have someone else say it for you every single time.
Yeah.
Also that.
But,
You
but,
mean like I
that helps
normally
you out.
do?
It's an enemy. It's an enemy.
An-
You don't want it near
An
you.
enemy.
Enemy.
I.
Oh.
Keith is over here looking at me and shaking his head.
Jade, since the last time that you talked to me, I've had to do. I've moved from just doing voiceover to actually trying to direct, and I've never done directing before, and it was really, really weird for me. But I've started like figuring out stuff like that for like, if somebody has trouble with a word like an enemy, I just go, we'll say an enemy, just put them together really fast, and that's the word. So,
Or just fire them.
or just fire them.
Oh.
Well, considering
That's why I'm not the director.
hate them, that'd be really weird. First and foremost.
Well, no. See, what happens for me, much to Tyler, for example's dismay. I feel like he's always dismayed by things.
State of constant
We
dismay.
will find out.
That sounds pretty terrible.
A couple of weeks. We will find out in a couple of weeks when we actually interview Tyler and Heather.
Sometimes I can't tell if it's like sarcasm or not, but he has to like he'll have to phonetically kind of spell something out for me if I can't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He'll put the two E's or whatever it is for whatever word I can't fucking say that day. So,
I mean, especially for anime, there's so many like really weird words too.
Jade, did you ever have to say our band's name in Show by Rock?
I don't know. What is it called?
Surezure naru ayatsuri mugenan.
Jesus Christ!
Ah, yikes!
How do you know that?
Can you do that again? Can you do that again?
Right?
You say it enough times.
Surezure naru ayatsuri mugenan.
That is a mouthful.
Yep.
No, I took Japanese for like 2 semesters, and so I was like, okay,
Oh.
but
Wait. Dawn, you took Japanese for 2 semesters?
for 2 semesters.
Hell yeah, I'm right in the same boat with you.
I have 2 semesters worth of credit, but was really only 1 semester stretched into 2.
But that was back in 2005, so I forgot most of like the actual reading of like I forgot half of the hiragana and katakana that I learned, and I'm like, shit.
I keep trying to teach it to myself, but like I am bad luck with phones, and I have this program that tracks. You can it teaches you to write it, and so you can decide if you want to learn like how many you want to learn a day. And I always get up to like 200, and I have about a 75% correct rate, of actually remembering. And I always get to 200, and something goes wrong with my phone. I either break the screen, or the last one overheated. There's something wrong with the CPU, and so I have to start over. And so I mean, my correct rate goes up, but like, it also scores you on your relearn, like how many times you have to hit I want to see this again, and it does it within 10 minutes, a day, 3 days, does, a little bit over time, and the less you hit you want to see it in 10 minutes, it also scores you lower because you're not relearning anything, and so if you extend it, it kind of gives you a bad score, but if you don't get it right, it also gives you a bad score, so it's really hard to do. To like balance it out to where the program actually thinks you're learning.
So Dawn, Jade, what I'm actually sending right now is the image of our mascots for our adorable little mascots for our first manga that we're doing.
I just love this picture so much.
Because it's just a ball of fluff.
That's so
It's just
cute. I
sleeping
can't
fluff.
deal.
These are our cat-like creatures. Yeah, something like that.
Did you say catfish?
No, cat-ish.
Oh, I heard
Not
catfish.
catfish.
I was like, they are not catfish.
No. The
Oh,
white
man.
one is Sin, he's the boy, and the black one is Kate, and she's the girl.
I can't see it. Do I have to download it?
Yeah, you're gonna have to download it.
Okay. Wait.
It's all good. It's just a tiny picture. It's not a lot. It's not gonna take up much space.
Oh no, that's okay. It's just going really slow, so I'll tell you what I think in a moment.
It sounds super nerdy, but I'm like, oh, I like the font. The font looks cool.
Yep.
We made it.
Infinity Light?
Infinity's Light. Yeah.
Infinity's Light. Okay, it's not. I'm gonna expand.
And
Oh, little fox kitty cats or something.
Right?
yes, they're fox kitty cats. Holy crap! She's
That's exactly what they are.
absolutely like 100% legit correct. Like
That would have been a lot easier
On
if
the
we
or
had used
something.
that to try to describe them when we were trying
they
to
are fox kitty cats. Just-
Because we did not
all
have...
right. You guys are familiar with Inuyasha, right?
Yes.
Yes. So, all right. So, you remember Kilala?
Yes.
It would be really, really tiny, and then it would transform into like this big.
Grr.
Yes,
It pulled a
They-
panther lily.
they are
Basically.
very much the same. Well, yes, kind of like Panther Lily. But yes, they are also the same in that respect. Like they're in this cute, cuddly, adorable form, and then when they get into their giant form, they're very kind of like fox wolfish kind of like mix thing that
We
we
haven't actually come up with a concept beyond.
Come up with a few concepts.
We don't have a picture of it yet, but we think about it all the time.
No, we do have pictures.
What? Since when?
Yeah.
Where have I been?
Their concept. I don't know. Those pictures have been there for like months.
Okay,
but I mean, we don't have something like this.
All right. So anyway, back to.
Did say I have a question, but then somebody else was talking.
Sorry, I just had a random thought pop into my head. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So you know how Panther Lily can transform into like this big buff dude?
Yes.
What if the other cats could do that?
Well,
there is a picture of that actually. It's basically what I find is hilarious is basically Happy's head as it currently is, and it's like Arnold Schwarzenegger's body, but blue and white. And I'm just like, oh my god, that's hilarious.
spoiler alert.
Carla actually has
Carla does it.
Carla actually has a second form.
Yeah, she uses transformation magic and she turns into a human, but she has like the cat ears and the tail.
A human.
It's pretty adorable.
It is.
Happy
really
complains
is.
about it a lot though.
Yeah, Happy doesn't like it.
I've seen weird like fan art like that.
It's not fan art.
Well, but I mean, maybe it's not the same. But
Okay. Here is our Facebook page for Fairy Tale Podcast. The banner is actually what she's talking about. Our Facebook banner. If you click on it, that's like it wasn't colored, but that's actually Mashima's drawing. That's what Carla looked like, and it looks like in the manga right now. But somebody colored it, and I thought it was really cute, so I made it our Facebook banner.
Dude, you look so cute.
I like it.
So yeah,
I like how they won't say if Frosch is a boy or a girl.
I like that.
I think that is adorable. I mean, I want to know. Like, there's this inner part of me is like, I need to know. But I think it's cute that.
No, wait, I'm just going with male right now because
I would call Frosch a she.
I call him a he mostly because of like the relationship that Frosch and Lecter have with each other is more like it seems more brotherly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's just
For me, because a lot of people ask me that, they're like, "Oh, what gender do you think Frosch is?" And I'm like, "Well, Frosch I would compare to like a Pokemon, like Mew. Mew's neither a boy nor a girl, so."
I think that is an excellent answer because
Frosch is like a Pokemon.
Frosch is a Pokemon. Done.
Yes.
He also only says a few things, so. I mean, I love Frosch.
I'm
He's
very
freaking adorable.
Secretive.
Secretly, Frosch is the smartest.
This is super adorable. This is super adorable.
There are secrets within my froghood.
Oh my god.
That was so cute. I can't deal.
Carla said it. Ron said just there. I feel like it's the sisterhood of the traveling frog suit.
What?
I gotta tell you guys. A couple of my friends from a video game that I worked on, called Freedom Planet, they sent me something for Christmas, and it was in this big box. I'm like, okay, and it said on the box, "Do not open until Christmas." I'm like, all right, I won't. And I'm shaking it. I'm like, what is in this box? I want to know what's in this box. I open it on Christmas Day. I see a flash of pink. I go, oh no, you did not. I pull it out. It is a big, like my size. It's a Frosch suit.
Merry Christmas indeed. My God.
Right.
Awesome.
It had like the tail. You can pose the tail. There's a wire in the tail.
Jeez.
What?
How are you not wearing that everywhere?
Like,
That
you need
seems
to
so
wear
comfy.
this.
That seems like the best.
All right. No. Here's the
pajamas
thing. Here's the thing. And this is
times
something
tail.
that I demand happen next time. Next time you're recording you're recording lines for Fairy Tale, you need to be in that and take a selfie and tweet at us.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it like really hot though?
No, the booths are really cold. I know that much. Like, bring it with you, put it on in a booth.
See, that's the thing. I want to like wear it during October.
Yes.
Just like
Halloween
anytime I go
time.
in. Just walk up.
Frosttober.
Hi, everybody. I'm ready. Let's do it.
I love it.
Just bring candy. I've brought food up to Funimation before.
You not photographed yourself in it yet?
Okay. I did on Christmas. I played. Oh God, it's on my fan page. I played the Charlie Brown Christmas song in my Frosch suit on the.
Oh, that
I'm
I
dead
have to see
serious.
this.
It was bad. I
Leave
think I messed
Leave
up.
us.
Hold on. I'll find it.
Don, we need to meet just so I can give you a hug for that.
Mhm.
Oh my God. Wait, where is
Charlie
it?
Brown Christmas song in the Frosch suit. Yes.
No, like I was with my mom and she's like, "Do it, just do it." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Oh God. Okay. All right. I'm linking it. This is embarrassing, but okay.
You gotta see it.
Screw embarrassing. Let's have it.
Not embarrassing.
It's a podcast. It's a show.
Not embarrassing. Amazing.
Christmas time is here from
Oh God. Oh God.
Okay. Just to call it even because you're so worried about
Oh my
yourself
God, you
being
look
embarrassed.
adorable.
Just because you're worried about being embarrassed or everything, just remember we had Raven recount a 30-minute moment in her life where she was screaming about a possum.
Good point.
Yeah.
It's actually 15 minutes.
No, the recording was only 15 minutes.
Oh yeah, there's like the whole thing was an hour of me squealing, standing
I'm
on
gonna
the
say
bed.
this video is art.
It
Oh
is.
God.
I love that
I'm
you can play
loving
piano.
I'm trying to fast forward because I keep wanting to see your face.
Oh, I think I was embarrassed.
actually got like
It's
both.
so
Like all I
cute.
see is all I'm seeing is the piano playing.
Oh, Kagi got this for you. That's funny.
Oh, you guys know Kagi?
I've talked to him. Yeah,
Oh my God, he's
he was actually in Fairy Tale Bridge. So there you go.
Oh.
Wait, who is he?
He was a character that was not in Fairy Tale. He played Natsu's personal narrator for
Oh,
an
God.
episode and a half, I think. Natsu in our
Oh.
series had a personal narrator that everyone else could hear.
It was really
Except for
funny.
Natsu.
No, Natsu, everyone could
No,
hear it.
not-
Like, he would just
just-
narrate Natsu's life and everyone in the room could hear it. It was a
The,
joke he used twice.
Kagi and I are friends because before I got into Fairy Tale, my first gig was this game that's actually coming out on Nintendo Wii U next week called Freedom Planet. And
I
so
thought you were going to say Mario. Okay.
Mario Maker.
But we worked on it for I think, like the past 3 years, so Kagi and I have been friends for a while.
Dawn is the new Squid Girl in Splatoon.
Oh my God.
Wait.
I want to play that game.
I do too. I was talking with Nick, one of my friends, Nick Mack, who is currently stationed in Okinawa. And first off, I was like, "You bastard, you're in Japan." And then secondly, he started playing Splatoon while on a Skype call. And I go, "Are you gonna rub salt in the wound even further, you bastard?"
You know, it's kind of cool. The DLC for the Squid Girl DLC, you can't get it in North America, but you can order other people's costumes. So if you like see a Japanese player using that costume, you can actually order it in the game. So you can get it even though it's not like technically here yet. Which is kind of cool.
That is cool.
Hmm.
It's really expensive in the game, but you can get it.
You can pay more to cheat quicker. Yay!
But you guys know what this means now, right? Because I
What?
got a Frosch costume. That means Jay needs to get a Carla costume.
Right?
Done.
Like a fursuit.
I like how she's like, "Done."
Yeah?
It's not like we don't know a bunch of cosplayers.
Is there like a? Okay, I'm gonna botch what they're called. Those.
Kingurumi?
Yes.
Kigurumi.
Your Japanese Frosch is so cute.
No, there is not, but I'm sure we can get one made for you.
Oh my gosh.
Seriously, at one point in time, we were. It was possible for us to print out a shower curtain with our Fairy Tale Podcast logo on it.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh
Did that happen though?
no!
Oh, it's
No,
just
but we
possible.
could
though,
have
okay.
It would have been $50, and I was not paying $50 for a shower curtain.
It's
No
a
matter
lot.
how boss would have been. But yeah, if you I know Jade likes our logo. Dawn, our little our chibi Natsu hugging the podcast. That's
It
our.
is cute.
And before we started Fairy Tale, we were doing one for Konoha Corner, and I was Gara on that one. So I've actually got one where Natsu and Gara are both back to back. It's like a chibi Natsu and a chibi Gara, and they're both hugging the podcast logo.
Oh, hey, I remember seeing art for that because I followed the artist who did your art.
Anria 2002, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
She we'd never paid, like, she never asked us to pay her for any of the Konoha Corner stuff. She just did it.
Oh my gosh.
And she's amazing.
Like, because occasionally I'll draw stuff, and how I learned how to line art things was from her tutorials.
Oh god. Like, I really wish Anria would make a Patreon account just like Sakimi-chan does, because
Well, doesn't she like? Well, I mean, doesn't she? I mean, didn't
she does do commission. She does a lot of commission.
I thought she stopped. Like, I thought her family was giving her
They
a
got
hard
onto
time
her,
about it.
and then she started back up again.
Hmm.
Yeah, she's just really hard to get a hold of nowadays. Because I was trying to bring her on as an artist for OTP.
Anria?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe she's like really busy, and it's good because that means yay, she's getting more work.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been trying to contact Jen for a while. I'm like, it's Jennifer. But yeah, I've got two friends that I've talked to that live in the Philippines, and when one of them, she does a lot of English covers of Japanese anime and of anime theme songs, and freaked out when she realized she was only 20 minutes away from Anria, and she was like, "Oh my god, we've probably attended the same conventions and I just haven't met her." I'm like, "You probably have."
That's so cool, though.
She was like, "Oh my god."
Oh my gosh.
Raven, you had a question earlier. Did you ever ask it?
Oh no, I didn't. This was actually for Jade. Which do you prefer more, like being on the stage or in the voice booth?
I don't have a preference. I don't know. I just like I like performing, like in general, like any type of performing. Like I really, really like it. I like singing. I like doing voice stuff. I like doing theater. Theater, I have to do it, like, I don't do it as much as I used to, but I really like that you get to interact with more of the people. Like, I like that aspect of it. And you know, when you're voice acting, like, I just met Dawn the other day. Like, she was just sitting in the lobby. Like, I had never met her. So, you know, that kind of thing where, like, you really get to, like, bond with the people and do all of that. Like, makes me like the experience of theater in a different way. But, I mean, I wish I had a definitive answer, but I just don't.
Yeah, that's part of the reason why I'm trying to get when we do get to specific scenes and like some of the later chapters, I actually want to get a lot of the voiceover actors together and in a Skype call, because none of us live near each other, so it's just basically me having to direct people via Skype, and a lot of it has been on an individual basis. But I think that it makes things a lot easier for your actors if they're able to actually riff off of one another when they're doing scenes. Because, you know, there's always that, my scripts are not written in stone. I don't chisel them in anything, so it's always fluid, and we figured things out from there. So my thing is, while it's awesome to actually have one-on-one with your voice actors, I think it definitely helps with a scene if you've got multiple people there, so long as, you know, they can all get through the script well. I'm kind of dreading putting Tina in a group call of that because Tina's outtakes are adorable, but they go on for a long time.
The thing about being on the podcast, like when we're reading the manga, is I'm conscious that I know that there's the camera there, so I'm like
I don't pay attention to the camera at all, man.
I try not to.
I full screen the manga on Crunchyroll. Like, we use the... All right,
well, there's this little
dubbed
green
the
light
manga
that tells me the camera's on, so
instead of like actually reviewing the manga, what we do is we actually just dub it because we're goofy, and we don't care. And at
Greg
first,
gets
the
kinda
reason
carried
why
away
we
when
went
we
by
do that.
character names on the show, and that just kind of stuck as a gimmick of ours, is because there wasn't a way for us to be current legitimately, and now there is. So, we've started actually calling each other by our actual names instead of character names, and it makes things a little less confusing, I think. But no, now that there's like a legit way that we can do it, Crunchyroll has they kind of like simulcast the manga, they simulpublish it, and we use their simulpub app, and that's how we're doing all of our dubbing now. And I just full screen it, so I'm looking at everything. Like I am paying absolutely no attention to the hangout. I could care less about the camera. I'm just like, let's get these lines going.
I wouldn't
I'm not sure if
either
I'm in
there was
frame
a little
even.
green dot that tells me there's a camera going.
Fairy Tale chapter something something something. Last time.
I'm not even sure if I'm ever in frame. So
Yeah. My narrator voice for Fairy Tale chapters is a really weird Inspector Gadget. That's what it is. Last time on Fairy Tale, Natsu did a bunch of stuff that got everybody angry, and all sorts of trouble and wackiness ensued. Let's pick up where we left off.
Oh, I have a question that Wacky Voices made me think of. It was a question that somebody asked at the panel, and I really liked it. The voice actor panel.
Oh, yeah?
What voices do you find difficult to do?
I still love Gavin's answer to that.
I don't remember. What was it?
No, the one that he realized later, he goes, I can't do ugly people voices. And I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah, that's right. He gets cast as all the pretty people.
Yeah, he does. It's not intentional, he just does a really good job as those characters, and he goes, I find it really hard to be ugly people. And I'm like, oh.
Well, for me, it's like I played a character recently for a Western animation, and she's really deadpan. And before it, I had just started with Funimation, was doing Fairy Tale and all like anime stuff, and they're more expressive usually. And this one, I had to be like Clint Eastwood. I'm like, and so I would do it, and my director would be like, okay, a little less expressive.
So when you said Western, you meant Western, huh?
like really Western. It's called Annie Vigil the Vigilante, and she's like hardcore shoot 'em up whatever, and she's really deadpan. She's like not emotionless, but she's hardened and out to find her, I don't know, out to find something.
She's tough as nails.
Yeah, there you go. And I had to speak really low and not as expressive as Frosch.
Right?
Yeah. She's so cute. That was a little bit difficult.
So it's going from the voice that I naturally use to my actual natural register is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
This is not my actual speaking register. This is what I had to develop my voice into once I hit puberty, because nobody could actually understand me or hear me. And I have a big family, and our family gatherings are really loud, so I had to pitch up my voice so that I could project further to be heard over all of my aunts, uncles, cousins, and such.
Oh, it's true. Well, that and if you speak in like your regular register, because okay, wait, you said we're allowed to curse on this podcast, right?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question.
Four languages for you.
Does anyone else have this problem? Resting bitch face.
Oh,
Yes.
me too.
Oh my god, yes.
I've got it
I
bad.
have mastered that.
I have so many people that I have had people come up to me and ask me what's wrong, and I go, nothing, I'm just chilling. And they're like, you look like you're pissed. And I'm like, I do?
I have
yeah, I was like, then why did you come up and talk to me?
Well, and then you have to speak expressively, because if you don't speak as expressively, then people think that you're just angry at everything. And I'm like, I'm not mad at things.
That's just my face.
That is my secret, Cap. I'm always angry.
Thank you. I understood that reference.
The problem with resting
Are you bad
bitch
about
face
seeing movies
at
too?
conventions is if I wear contacts, like contacts irritate the hell out of my eyes. like even
Weren't we just talking about on Monday Carla's death glare, or AKA Raven's death glare?
yeah, because if I wear contacts, like it's
Do you
really
squint
hard
a
for
lot?
me to focus. No, I don't squint. I just have to concentrate on focusing, like seeing where I'm going or what I'm looking at. And it happens if I read stuff, like go and look on any of our YouTube things. When the manga shows up, I have like this deadpan stare because I just like focus in on what I'm doing. And if I'm wearing contacts, then I have to focus on actually walking and not running into walls.
I was thinking more about like the whole Heidi being followed by the guy, and then like the whole hot tub thing, and you gave him the death. You gave him
Okay.
like, the stare of doom, and he just got up and left.
Who
I
wants
was like,
to
oh
hear a
my
funny story? Who wants to hear a funny
Yay.
story? Okay, well, the podcast peeps already know it. We were at a convention, and our Juvia, or her name's Heidi, you go to a convention with Heidi, and put...
will immediately start hitting on every bit of eye candy she sees.
Yes, or vice versa. And so she's in the hot tub, and we all decide we're going to go to the hot tub, and she's like, oh, you guys came, I posted, and we're like, no, we just came to the hot tub, we didn't know you were here, but hey, what's up? And so there's this guy who is hitting on her, and she sees a friend of hers, and she's like, oh my god, Michaela, and he's like, I'll go get her, do you want me to get her? And Heidi kind of goes, oh, well, if you could get to the pool door to yell her name's Michaela, before she gets on the elevator, then sure. Well, this guy takes off at a breakneck speed, runs. Of course, he misses the elevator, and he comes back and he's like, I didn't get her. I'm really sorry. I didn't get her. It's okay. And, you know, about that time, Heidi's like, whatever. You know, she's just kind of like, can you, like, stop fawning on me? Like, I swear, this guy, if Heidi would have asked him to ram his head into a wall, he would have done it. And so Heidi kind of just like is whatever, you know, you're boring. And so the other female in the hot tub is me. And he's like, hey, hi, hello, how are you? And I'm just kind of like, yeah, hi. And Heidi, she flicks some water at Calvin, who is holding my phone. And so I look at her, I was like, hey, that is my phone that is in his hand. And she's like, oh, sorry. So this guy decides that he's going to flick water at me. I have contacts in right now. And so, I mean, not a good idea to be flicking, you know, bacteria-filled pool water at somebody's face with contacts. Well, hot tub water. So he starts flicking water at me. And the other person in the hot tub is our friend Robert, who's sitting beside the dude who's flicking water at me now. And so I was looking at Robert, because I'm going to say something to him, and the guy starts flicking water, and I just turn around and glare. Like, icy glare of doom. And this guy goes, oh shit. I'm gonna go now. Like, yeah. And Heidi was clueless until he gets up and he starts leaving, and she's like, what? And Robert is dying laughing. And like, and so she's like, what happened? And I'm like, he flicked water at me, so I glared at him.
That's all.
And so she's like,
Seems like
oh
Raven
god.
has the most extreme case of it.
And I didn't purposely do it. I just had contacts in, so I was trying to focus on who's flicking water at me, and it kind of, I'm not gonna lie, it did piss me off that he's flicking water at me and I have contacts in, because, like, before this, he even asked me, do I have contacts in? And I'm like, yes. My eyes are not purple.
Apparently that's a thing, though.
It is. It's very rare, though.
Yeah, you can have purple eyes.
I'm
And
so jealous.
And so he starts flicking water at me, and so I'm like, really? And, you know, I look at him, and of course it turns into resting bitch face / glare of doom, and poor guy runs out of the hot tub.
Well, that's fine.
And yet, at the same time, you know, I just gotta say that Calvin was totally rocking that pink wig.
Oh god, he was! I love him in that pink wig, man. I have to post those pictures. I have pictures.
Oh, man. It just hopped from Calvin to Charles to Calvin to
Yeah, the pink wig travels, man. pink wig
story or the sister brotherhood
kind
of
of
the
like-
traveling pink wig.
It's kind of like the what was the nose plays, kind of like that. It was like the wig travels, man. The wig travels.
Hey guys.
Yeah, I was about to wrap things up,
Yeah, I need to go. I'm so sorry.
but that's basically that is all of us. And wow, did not know that my alarm was gonna go off.
The world is.
Stop.
It sounds like the world is ending.
Just yell at it until it turns off.
Everything is. The world is ending.
My life is agony.
No, you can't. You're gonna kill all the cute cats.
So I
can't
apologize
have
for that,
cats.
ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, this has been a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much, and look forward to our next interview. We'll be interviewing Richie Branson, guys, the nerdcore rapper.